Good day, this is the Agribusiness Report. I'm David Geiger. Cleaning up surface waters across the state of Iowa will take years, but that's the goal of the Iowa Nutrient Reduction Strategy and recent water quality efforts from the Iowa Department of Agriculture and Land Stewardship. Farmers have more than a few options for curbing costly runoffs, such as grassed waterways and bioreactors. But a runaway success in cost share programs shows there's one practice in particular that's becoming more and more popular. Agribusiness reporter Brandon Blue has more.
Look at a harvested corn or soybean field and you might notice something interesting, something green.
You can get a better view of it.
Cover crops are just one tool in the toolbox, which farmers can use to protect the land they farm on, protect their soils from erosion, and protect their bottom line. As part of an Iowa Soybean Association research project, Pella farmer Cliff Mulder is trying out cover crops this year. In early September, Mulder used an airplane to seed his field with a mix of tillage radishes and oats.
I selected this crop because I didn't want to kill it in the fall, and the freeze-thaw cycle will end the vegetative growth of both of these products.
Once that happens, they'll simply decay and serve as a deposit of nutrients for spring planting. Mulder adds that tillage radishes have another function.
Okay, this is a tillage radish, and it hasn't developed a large tuber, but this is the start of the radish tuber right here. And when it gets big, it will loosen the soil and relieve the compaction. That's the idea of the tillage radish.
Cover crops also put down roots that hold the soil in place, but those roots also take up nutrients from the soil, which would otherwise be lost. Losing nutrients is bad news for the farmer who paid to put them there, and as Mulder observes, also bad news for producers with conservation in mind.
Farmers are first of all cost conscious about everything, but I think the real reason would be to capture the unused nutrients so they don't escape down the Mississippi River. Money lost, topsoil lost, it takes generations to rebuild topsoil.
In the last several years, the Iowa Department of Agriculture and Land Stewardship has offered a cost share to farmers interested in planting cover crops. But funding for that program is unreliable, and for producers using cover crops on their own, the price can quickly surpass the $40 per acre mark. Mulder says on his farm, only time will tell if the benefits of cover crops outweigh the cost.
That has to be answered yet. I think the jury is out on that. But if you don't try, I'm a strong advocate in the believer of research to answer your questions. And so I think if you don't try on your own farm to answer some of these questions, you never will have an answer.
And with that in mind, Mulder has some advice for producers who are on the fence about trying cover crops on their own land.
Give it a try. What do you have to lose?
For the Agribusiness Report, I'm Brandon Blue.